She can. And I believe every young lady here today can. And our responsibility here is to start looking at how we can, or how she can. She can be whatever she wants to be. Stories have it, histories have it, that people have been whatever they wanted to be. And you can also be whatever you want to be. So I believe this morning that you can. And as we start looking at the presentation this morning, we'll be extracting issues and areas where we think we'll be able to sensitize and trigger your mind to be sufficiently motivated to be able to do it. But before we do that, I would just like you to pick your pen and your paper. We'll just take a little puzzle. A man and his son were traveling and accidentally were engaged in an accident. And the man died immediately. They were involved in an accident and the man died immediately, and the son was rushed to the hospital. The man died immediately. The son was rushed to the hospital. And the surgeon came and screamed, "This is my son. I can't operate on him." And the surgeon came and screamed, "This is my son. I can't operate on him." How can this be? How can this be? If you know the answer, just put up your hands quickly. Okay, can somebody give them the mic, please? How can this be? The surgeon came and screamed, "This is my son, I can't operate on his body." How can this be? Do we have another mic for them? Okay. All right.
It can be the mother, since it was the son and the father that was involved in the accident, and the father died. So the surgeon might be
the surgeon is the mother. Can we clap for her, please? The surgeon is the mother. That's where we want to start it from this morning. She can be a doctor. The surgeon is the mother. She can be a president. There was an engagement this morning and you were asked, if you were the president, or when you become the president of Nigeria, what will you do? She can be the president. She can be a surgeon. She can be the president. She can be a pilot. She can. She can be a doctor. She can even be a mechanic. Is it not possible? There are women that are mechanics now, right? Of course, she can be a mechanical engineer. She can be whatever she wants to be. She can be a wife. She can be a mother. She can be a cook. She can also be a queen. She can also be the president. She can. That is why when the organizer of this event called me, I said, I like this idea. The first time we met and she told me about she can. I said, yes, why not? She can. She can be anything. Gone are the days where women are restricted to certain area or the other room, as popularly said. Women can be anything, and young girls, you can be anything. So look at what we have there. We said the most beautiful thing you can wear is what? And what is that? The most beautiful thing you can wear as a young girl is what? Confidence. It's not your clothes. It's not a shoe your dad bought for you. It's not that beautiful skirt. The most beautiful thing you can wear as a young lady is what? Confidence. So this morning I'll be speaking on the theme, building self-confidence in the girl child, a pathway to empowerment. Building the confidence of the girl child. Because this is a pathway to greatness. This is a pathway to empowerment of the girl child. When the girl child is confident in whatever she's doing, when the girl child is comfortable in her skin, then she can become whatever. One of the things that has acted against the girl child in the past is lack of self-confidence. And we want to be speaking about self-confidence this morning, to trigger self-confidence in the girl child, to lubricate self-confidence in the girl child. Because when the girl child is having self-confidence, when the girl child is confident in who she is, then she can. Because truly, she can become whatever she wants to be. No matter what you look like or think you look like, you are special and loved and perfect just the way you are. We are all made beautifully in our own skin. We are all made beautifully with our different faces. Even twin children, we can identify them. Identical twin, we can identify them by their special features. So it means everybody is special and everybody is beautiful. Don't allow anybody to tell you that you're just looking funny. This one not fine. You are all beautiful. And I'm seeing all of you here this morning. Are you not looking beautiful? You're looking beautiful this morning with your different colors, uniforms, and all that. I like this one that is very Afrocentric, very African uniform. You are all looking beautiful. So your confidence will be triggered when you are aware that you are beautifully made. You are not an accident as a girl child. And please note that as a girl child, you are not an inferior being. You are a special being that is created to fulfill special purpose. Have that in mind. The purpose I am to fulfill is not the purpose that you are to fulfill. And you are lucky in this generation that you are living in the generation where everything, the world is expanding by the day. So you have more to do. In our days, we have very restricted things to do. If you are not a doctor, you are an engineer. If you are not an engineer, you are what again then? Lawyer. But today there are so many things you can be. So much that you can be today. So you can. But you need to be confident in who you are. You need to love yourself, first of all. Don't think anybody will love you if you don't love yourself. Don't think anybody will respect you if you don't have confidence in yourself. The first point of respect is the confidence that you have in yourself. That is the first point of respect that you can get from anywhere. Good. So, self-confidence is the foundation upon which girls can build their dreams, assert their rights, and realize their full potentials. In a world that often undermines the value and capabilities of girls, fostering self-confidence becomes not just beneficial, but essential for their personal development and societal contribution. Self-confidence is, in this context, referred to a girl's internal belief in her worth. So let me come back to you. What, in your own words, will you say self-confidence mean? Who will help us? Why is that the three persons are from the same school? Okay, give one of them a mic.
Good day, everyone.
Yeah, good day.
My name is Onofetai Efe,
Okay,
a student of Wangwe College.
good.
On my own words, I will say self-confidence is the ability that enables one to take action without fear. Thank you.
Without what?
Without
fear.
fear.
Very good. To take actions without what? Fear. That, in our own words, she said that is self-confidence. That thing that gives you the zeal, the desire to take decision, to make whatever you want to do without fear. Yes, let's hear from this person here.
Self-confidence is being able to stand in the midst of crowd, in the midst of people that feel going the same way is the right way, and being able to choose a different path for yourself without what people say or what they think about you, being bold enough to stand for the truth without fearing that there are stronger people or most influential people out there that can conquer you, being bold and know your self-worth to stand for the truth.
I like that word. Being bold and knowing your self-worth. When you know your self-worth, you are confident in your skin. Yes, let's hear the last person here. Because of time, we may not be able to take everybody, please.
Good day, everyone.
Yes.
In my own words, I say self-confidence means having faith in yourself without being intimidated from the action of others. Thank you.
Without what?
Being intimidated by the action of
By the
others.
action of others. Without being intimidated by the action of others, you are yourself. You express yourself. You do your thing. You do your do. When you do your do and you do your thing, irrespective of the number of persons that are there, you are expressing self-confidence. Let's quickly take a case study. I'll be looking at a case of a young lady that I'll just paraphrase the case, and maybe later the organizers may give that to you people. Now, a young lady that was in the village called Ode Shekiri, just across the river here, and the young lady was there for the first 15 years of her life. And of course, she was the typical village girl, very respectful, very orderly, you know, the normal village girl, you know, the ones we tell, sit like this, do like this, and do like that. We are always telling them what to do. Not because that is what they want to do, but because that is what we say they should do. So she was in that lifestyle for 15 years until she got scholarship and came to Warri to school. And when she came to Warri to school, she was also in that same mood of sit down, don't talk, keep quiet, you are a girl. A girl don't talk in the public. Now, these are things that we drum into the ears of our girl child over the years. You are a girl, why are you not in the kitchen? A girl child, you should be washing the clothes. Yes, girl child should do all this, but not only all this, and other things as well. So Alero was constantly told that you are a girl child, you cannot do beyond this. And she came to school in Warri, and the same thing continues, and she became a very shy girl, but very intelligent. I'm sure you can relate with that. Some people that are very shy, yet they are intelligent. So she became very shy, but very, very intelligent. So things that she knows and things that she wants to do, she lacked the confidence to actually engage in that space. She lacked the confidence to do what she knows is right to do. For instance, when a question is asked in class, she knows the answer, but because she is scared, she's afraid that somebody is going to judge her, she'll keep quiet and sit there. Sometimes she will discuss with her friends, and I think this is the answer. But she will not be able to stand up and say, this is the answer. Until such a time she attended a program like this, where the confidence of the girl child is groomed, where the confidence of the girl child is properly put together, and she came out in flying colors. She came out and became somebody that was a light in the society. I want to see the Alero personality here today. You are here right now and you are in this personality type. You have been spoken to in a very negative way over the past. You have been told that you cannot amount to this. You can. That is why I like the theme of this, or the focus of this event. She can. If Alero can in that story, you too, I am sure you can. I'm sure we can, right? Can you tell yourself that you can? Say it again, that I can. Good. We can. We all can. So while we are doing what we should do, that we make us, in quote, can, I want to ask us this question. Where is our chin? Where is your chin? Where is your chin? Where is your cheek? We can. She can. I'll come there. I'll come back there later. All right? So, the Alera story will now bring us to understanding what self-confidence in girls is. Self-confidence in girls manifests as follows. 1, believe in your abilities and worth. That's self-belief in what you can do. Let me quickly announce to you that there is nothing that is wrong. There is nothing that is right. It all falls and it depends on perception. The way I view things may be different from the way you view things. But you are not wrong. You are not wrong. So be confident. If you don't get it right today, you may get it right tomorrow. If the circumstance is not right today, the circumstance may be right tomorrow. Be confident. I was coming to Warri yesterday from Abuja. So I sat with a young lady and we got talking. And she told me the number of times she wrote WAEC. She failed WAEC for like 5 times. But today she's a medical doctor. Now, assuming she failed WAEC and she believed that she's good for nothing, will she be a medical doctor today? No. Her friends were already in 300 level. She was still writing WAEC. But today, she's a medical doctor. She can, right? Your self-worth. Don't be discouraged by factors around you. What are the abilities that you have? How do you grow these abilities? These are the things we are going to be looking at as we progress. So your self-worth, if you understand your self-worth, you understand who you are, you understand your abilities, you become what? Confident in your skin. You have that grace to be confident. Don't let anybody look down on you. Believe in yourself. If somebody know A, you know B, Abi, everybody will not know everything. Somebody knows one, you know the other one. So you are also good in something. Emphasize that area that you have strength in. Willingness to take on challenges is also another pointer to self-confidence. You must be willing to take on challenges. And you have this mathematics challenge or scientific challenge in the class. And you say, please, I beg, I cannot do it, I'm tired. You have defeated yourself, isn't it? Can you press forward? And that's why I like those people that read Bible. He said, I press forward towards the mark of the high calling. Keep pressing. Keep moving on. Keep pushing. You can. Just continue to press. Willingness to take on challenges. Don't be shy. Don't run away from challenges. Challenges actually make you a better person. It is when you pass exam in one class that you move to the other class, right? But if you are not challenged in one class, would you be able to go to the next class? So challenge is always a lubricant that moves you to the next point in life. Don't run away from challenges. Don't shy away from challenges. Take on challenge as a young lady, and I tell you that the future will be bright for you. For those of you that say when you become president, you do this, when you become president, you do that. If you don't take on challenges today, you cannot become president tomorrow. It is those challenges that you take on today that will lead you to your dream tomorrow. So don't run away from these challenges. Take them on. Do what you have to do and move on. Resilience in the face of setbacks. Be strong. What does it mean when I say resilience? What do you think it means? What's the meaning to you? In your own word, resilience, yes.
Resilience is the act of quickly recovering from failure, illness, and moving on from illness or failure.
Quickly recovering from failure and moving on. I would say getting the energy that is required to move on. Don't sit back and say, I have failed, and you give up. Press on. Irrespective of setback, irrespective of difficulties, irrespective of challenges, move on. The truth is, everybody will not get to the final destination at the same time. Everybody will not get to the final destination at the same time. For example, I have always been coming last in everything. I've never done anything and I'm the first. I will always finish school after my mate had finished. But today I have PhD. Are you seeing that now? Primary school, my mate had finished. I had to rewrite again. Secondary school, I had to stay 1 year extra. Okay, university, I finished just on time. Masters, I finished 1 year extra. PhD, I finished 1 year extra. But today I have PhD, isn't it? But I have finished the race. So it is not about how you started the race, it's about how you what? Finished the race. Don't give up. Don't let setback discourage you. Don't let failure discourage you. As a matter of fact, failure is a veritable ingredient for learning. When you fail, it's a way of knowing that you are not going to do it like that again. But I'm not saying go and fail. But eventually you failed. You say, oh, the way I did it then was wrong. It's a better way of doing it. Failure will always push you and propel you forward. So don't give up. Be resilient, irrespective of difficulties, irrespective of setback. Ability to express opinion and set boundaries. For the girl child, please set boundaries. Set boundaries. Each time I talk about this, I use the river boundaries or the river band for example. Has anybody seen the river before? We're in Warren, everybody must have seen River Abbey. For several years, millions of years, the river had kept to its boundaries, isn't it? What about if the river decides to go beyond its boundary? Is there not going to be disaster? There will be disaster, isn't it? That is why you hear tsunami and all those disasters you hear around the world. When the river decides to go beyond its boundaries. As a young girl, as a girl child, you must set boundaries. Don't let that man come and touch you and say you are beautiful. Yes, you are actually beautiful. It doesn't need to say it for you to know that you are beautiful. You must set the boundaries. Let them know that there are areas they cannot go. Let people know that, oh, this girl, don't mind now, if you reach this one, not go grill. It's better for you. You cannot just be an all-comer person. Be you and set your standards. Let them know that this area is your boundary. You don't play with this. Because if you don't set boundaries, people will mess you up as a young girl. And I'm sure we don't want that. I was listening to television yesterday on CNN, and I saw a story of a girl of 9 that had been abused in her father's house consistently for 3 years. And the parents don't know. So the question would be, how can a 9-year-old set boundary? 9-year-old may not be able to fight uncle, but 9-year-old may be able to tell mommy, look at what uncle is doing. So for such thing to happen for 3 years and the parents didn't know, it means that 9-year-old did not confide or did not tell the parents. Set boundaries. I'm emphasizing this because this is very key. As a young girl, you have a whole lot of future ahead of you. There is nothing you are rushing for at this point. Be focused. Let the other sex know that this is a no-go area, at least for now. The time is coming, and shortly, that whatever you want to do, you do it very sufficiently. But now, please set boundaries. If you want to can, if you allow me to use that word, if you want to can, if she can, then you must set boundaries. It's not an all-comers game. The world we live in is a jungle. Everybody is looking for the other person to devour. So you must be your own keeper. Not just your brother's keeper. You must be your own keeper. Particularly the girl child, who is a vulnerable species. You must be your own keeper. It's not every event you are invited you go to. They say there is one night party. My children came one day and say they want to go and do, there's a name they call it, sleep out or sleep something. Sleepover. Where? They say my sister-in-law's house. Okay. And that one has 3 boys. And you want to go and sleep over. They are my cousins. They are this. That's a lie. You are not sleeping over anywhere. I will take you there. You will play. Then we'll come back home. When the time is due for you to sleep over, you sleep wherever you want to sleep in the world. But for now, you are not sleeping anywhere. I'm not saying anything would happen, but we have to set what? Boundaries for the future of these children. Your parents have the responsibility to look after you, but you have the ultimate responsibility to set your own boundaries. Because your parents will not be with you 24 hours all the time. They will have to go and look for daily bread. They will have to go and look for something to train you. They have to go and look for how to keep you safe. You have to set your own boundaries. Comfort with your identity and body image. Have comfort. Be comfortable with who you are and your body image. Please, don't let somebody tell you this girl too fat. You fat past me, you slim past me. We are all beautifully made in our own skin. Be comfortable, find comfort with your identity and your body image. Who you are, your identity, your natural being. You are a black person. Can you find comfort in being black? You are not a white person. What's your business trying to become white? Do you think whites are more beautiful? Not necessarily. They are also beautiful, but they are not more beautiful. But they are beautiful. But you are also what? Beautiful in your skin. Find comfort in who you are. You don't need validation from anybody. You don't need validation from one person or the other person. Just be you and be beautiful the way you are. Barriers to self-confidence. Girls often face unique challenges that can erode self-confidence. Gender stereotype is one of those. I heard somebody said that when I become president, I will deal with gender issue. Now that is one of those very key barriers to self-confidence. Limited role model. Now often you discover that the girl child have very limited role model today in our society. But somebody like Madam Ruth, she's coming up as a role model for the girl child. She's emphasizing that the girl child can. And when we have more people like this that are becoming role model for our girl child, we have people to look up to. You know, I'm trying to just quickly rush there because my time is up. Strategies for building self-confidence. Positive affirmation. Always be positive. Tell yourself every day that I can. Every day you wake up, look into the mirror and see a beautiful girl in the mirror. Talk to that beautiful girl in the mirror. Smile at that girl in the mirror. Tell the beautiful girl in the mirror that you are very beautiful. You are beautifully made. Validate yourself. Validate yourself. Build skill. Right education. Get the right education. Role model, like I said earlier. Physical confidence building and all that. Measuring success. You must increase participation in class and extracurricular activity. You cannot can, if you allow me to be using that word, you cannot can if you don't do well today. You must keep doing well today. You must engage in your school activities positively. You must engage in extracurricular activity, willingness to take on leadership role, improve academic performance, especially in traditional male-dominated area. There is this cloak that they say there is one male-dominated area. There is nothing like that. Mathematics is mathematics. There is no mathematics for boys. There is no mathematics for girls. Physics is what? Physics. And when God created the brain, God did not create brain for boy, brain for what? Girls. So you can do well in any of those subjects. Don't think because he's a boy, then he is the one that has the ability to do that. Can you put your pointing finger up? Okay. So can you create a circle between your pointing finger and your big thumb? So put your big thumb and your pointing finger together. You create a circle with that. Have you seen it? Okay, look through the circle. Look through the circle and bring it down. Bring it down. Bring down the circle a little. Are you looking through it? Bring it down a little. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Bring it down a little. Okay, then drop it on your chin. Drop it on your chin. Drop it on your chin. On your chin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are all dropping it on our cheek. Why? We're all dropping it. Yes, it's only Oga that is dropping it on his chin. And Madam too, maybe. But we are all dropping it on our cheek. And I said the other time, what is our cheek? What is our chin? We identified it. And we are all dropping it on our cheek. Why? Because that's what I was doing. Because I misled you, isn't it? Please, young ladies, nobody see what you do. Or what you say, rather. Nobody hear what you say. Everybody see what you do. And everybody follows what you do. I just did the wrong thing, and you all did what? The wrong thing. Even when I was shouting the right thing, you were not listening to me. Be the star. Shine, people will see it. But don't use your mouth to sing your song. Use your ability to shine, and the world will clap for you. Thank you very much.
Ruth Gender Foundation.